pets in or out of your yard, increase security, and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Prashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see a slight chance of showers and storms this morning. Otherwise, probably the mostly sunny skies expected. An afternoon high around 85. Tonight, mostly clear skies with an overnight low around 58. And tomorrow, mostly sunny skies return. We'll see a high around 77. I'm meteorologist Kyle Quick for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
You've seen them come and go. Franchise testosterone clinics that pop up and then whoosh, they're gone. These franchise clinics quickly find out it's not easy to compete with Limitless Male. Limitless is locally owned and operated with a flawless protocol that has elevated them to be the best in men's testosterone replacement and sexual performance. By adding GLP-1s, our patients are losing weight in a healthy way. To feel your optimal best, schedule a free consult at limitlessmale.com.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Meghan Walker, and on the show, we dive into the inspiring journeys of individuals who have overcome the odds to make their mark in the world of sports. Tonight, I'm joined by Harrison on the board, as well as our special guest. She is a light on and off the softball field, superstar Bella Bacon. We are so happy you're here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Quick shout out to Layton's Pub. They always provide for us every week. They give us the best food. You guys definitely need to go check them out. Their menu does not disappoint. So I'm serious. Go downtown. Not downtown. What street are they on? I always forget this.
Should have notes here. Isn't that Layton? Layton, that's the road. Obviously, it's Layton's Pub.
There you go.
11th and Layton?
11th and Layton. Yes.
Let me double check here, but I think that's right.
Yeah, but dude, their menu, amazing. But I'm excited for you to try the food.
The Buffalo Mac go crazy.
Oh my gosh, no. The food tonight is going to be spectacular. But Bella, we're on the third week of school right now. It's your junior year. How's school going?
It's good, honestly. I mean, I think I have a lot of work I'm going to have like this semester, but I mean, it's good. So
that's awesome. What's your major?
I'm majoring in communication studies with like a minor in business. So
do you have like a long-term goal that you know yet?
I mean, I want to just be a real estate agent. So
dude, they make bank. That's a good spot
I
to be
know.
in. Girl is set up. Have you guys started workouts as a team yet?
Yeah, we did. Basically the first week of school, we got right into it.
Oh wow, y'all are getting into it. Yeah, that's crazy.
6 a.m. Go crazy,
bro. So what does your schedule look like for workouts?
I think we're going 4 days a week, 6 a.m. And then we're swimming this year too. Like we're at the Divinity, like swimming, lifting, we're running too. So, but then like classes, and then like we're in 8 hours, so like individuals and stuff.
So you have lifts in the morning, practice later in the day.
Yeah,
very nice. With like NCAA rules right now, are you guys on the 8 hours?
8 hours. Yeah,
dude, I don't believe that we actually hit our 8 hours. I feel like we go like 10 maybe.
And real quick, I want to make a correction because I want to shout out Layton's Pub because it is good food. I don't want you guys to miss out because I was way off. Do not go to 11th, 48th and Layton Avenue. There you can find Layton's Pub. And again, check out the menu. It's deep. They got a million items on there. And I've tried just about, I feel like every single one of them. At this point, they're all really, really good. So definitely check it out. 48th and Layton.
Couldn't have said it better myself. But yes, go check them out. Back to Bella. How's the team dynamic? How are all the girls feeling this year?
It's good. We got a lot of new people with whether it's
Mhm.
like freshmen or returners and transfers too. So like I don't know, it's a good vibe. The vibes are up and it's really good. So
That's awesome. It's always
yeah.
fun when you have like new people come in because you get
Mhm.
more personalities and just like adapting and your team's growing stronger.
Yeah,
But you were at Purdue your freshman year.
I was.
So how has it been acclimating to Nebraska?
So I was at Purdue my freshman year and
Mhm.
then transferred here my first year back. And then I'll be a junior this year. So second year here. But I mean it's really different. Like just the way that the school is and the program and stuff like that. I mean, it was hard, but it was a good hard. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Nebraska is one of the best. So to step up, it was good, you know. But it's obviously there's challenges with that, but it was good. It was a good change. So
Of course. Well, we're happy that you're here at the university. But why did you want to make that change?
I just wanted to. There's a lot of signs that pointed me to come back home. I mean, I'm obviously from Omaha, and so there was a coaching change, just there was just stuff in the program that I was there for softball. And so if I wasn't really vibing with it, I was like, I just want to come back home and I want to win. So I felt that that was the right move for me under Coach Ravel. So, and it was a good move. So
that's awesome. Yeah, Nebraska definitely has a great softball program. What do you feel that the university helps you be a better student and athlete?
There's so many resources, like in so many different areas that I felt like literally anything, whether it's life or career or even just people connections, like within the softball program, like all of those things, I feel like I'm excelling as an athlete as well as a person and even a student too. So
I agree. Have you ever done like sports psych? Have you gone into that area at all?
Yeah, I started to a little bit. And I actually really like it. Like I never really kind of tapped into that until really I got here. And yeah, like I'm totally open about it. Like I love it, honestly. Because it's like you have to, in order to be a successful like physical athlete, you have to be a strong mental athlete too. And so I mean I always got that, but then I really tapped into that when I got here. And so I like it. I feel like I actually really like became stronger over the summer. So
I feel like in the world, like it's like such a bad look. Like, oh, you go to like sports psych or like you go to
it's like taboo.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like mental health. You know what I mean? And like it has its own stigma. Like everybody knows that, but I don't know. Once you kind of go into that, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like,
no,
what do you
for
mean?
real. But I feel like as athletes, like that's something we need so much is to be like mentally strong. And like sports is hard. Like sports is so hard. Like we are going from 6 a.m. to like 6 p.m. even longer than that. Like our days are. And so like you need to stay mentally strong. But outside of sports, outside of all of that, how do you fill your cup up every day?
I don't know. I've always been an only child. So like I really like to spend time by myself and like really take care of me first. So whether that's like online shopping or like, you know what I mean? It's like scrolling through TikTok, like putting on a face mask, like something like that's kind of how I build myself back up. Like I do things for me. So
that's really awesome. Do you feel like you had to kind of like learn how to take care of yourself as you've gotten more into college?
Yes. Yeah. Because you're always like on go, go, go. And I feel like I learned that my freshman year, like it's okay, like you can take that off day, like go get your hair done. You know what I mean? Like treat yourself first because I mean you're on go all the time. Like you gotta slow down sometimes and take 5.
Exactly.
And I learned that. So
that's so true. How do you feel like you've changed from freshman year to junior year?
I feel like anybody when you get older, like there's that maturity. And I feel like I'm more focused now on just like where I want to be, where I want to go and stuff like that. So I feel like definitely more focused and like mature and just on my goals, I feel. Just because like freshman year, it's so new, it's so fun. All you want to do is just like, just experience new things and live that college life that I think everybody, kind of glamorizes, which is cool. But yeah.
That's so true. Yeah, you're away from the parents. Yeah. You kind of have some freedom.
Especially because I was like out of state at Purdue. So I was like, oh yeah, like only child, like 9 hours away, like stay less. You know what I mean? But yeah.
So when you came in freshman year, did you know where you wanted to go and what you wanted to do?
At Purdue?
Like just in life.
Oh, no, like when I got to Purdue, I was like my like major, like my set major was like to be a pharmacist. And so like I've done a 180. So like I kind of knew, but I really didn't know.
Were there people at Nebraska that helped you kind of figure out what you wanted to do in life?
Yeah, dude, Keith
Keith's a man. We have so many amazing people at Nebraska that like want us to have so much like success, which is so spectacular. like the resources we have, like you said.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's insane. What do you think of the new Big Red project and the new training table?
Okay, dude. It's so awesome.
Mhm.
Like smoothies every day, like even like the
Bro.
little like health shots. I'm like,
Mhm.
dude, say this. Like, are we at a spa right now? It's so nice.
It is.
It's so nice.
The first day, I'm not gonna lie, it was super overwhelming because there's like so
you're,
much.
like, overstimulated.
Yeah,
You're like,
literally.
this. There's a froyo machine in the
Mhm.
back. Like,
Dude, that was so. They have a soft, like the soft serve, the froyo.
yeah.
They shouldn't have put that in
They
there.
shouldn't.
They really shouldn't have. But hey, we're very blessed. We're super blessed.
Super fortunate to be even like in that position to get like a bunch of stuff. Not even just like TT and all that stuff, but just everything that we get, whether it's like gear and whatever it be. We're blessed.
Were the facilities at Purdue as nice as they are at Nebraska?
No.
We're just putting it out there bluntly, but yeah.
No. I mean, like the softball field was really nice. You know what I mean? But I think like a lot of people know that just there's so much funding here that we're always like we just redid the alloy weight room like this year. You know what I mean? And so no disrespect for Purdue, but like there's just a lot of construction and upgrades that are going on. So
Nebraska's just got it going on.
yeah, it's up right now.
Let's talk a little bit about NIL. Did you do much at Purdue, or is that kind of something that you got into when you came to Nebraska?
No, I really didn't even tap into that at all at Purdue, and yeah, really at Nebraska, I think like Jonathan is really cool too that he like started to, and even now like the other day like he's still helping me out like to get the ball rolling. So yeah, I tapped into it here.
Okay, so I feel like NIL is like it's brand new a little bit. Like not a lot of people know about it. How did you kind of get into it? You said Jonathan Bateman,
right?
But how else did you like figure it out? Because everyone kind of has to figure it out on their own,
right?
I think.
I mean, like you go to like a lot of I don't know if it's called like a seminar or you know like those required things, and you get educated about it. And so like I kind of just started to slowly like put myself out there, whether it be just like DMing brands or whatever. That's just kind of how I started, I guess. I don't know, but yeah.
I feel like I've seen you do a lot of like beauty, like you've done your lashes, you do like yoga. Like what other kind of NIL have you been getting into?
Well, I would say like just recently I worked with Emeritus, did like a video with them.
Awesome.
Trying to think, I'm like blinking. No, I love the lashes. Hallie is super cool. If you're trying to get your lashes done, go to Beauty Aesthetics. But
I love that.
Yeah. Trying to think. I'm like totally blanking, but just like little things here and there, like free product or whatever from brands and stuff like that too. But yeah.
What's kind of been your goal with NIL?
Obviously like would love to make a name for myself and be able to kind of be like the go-to woman for like, oh, like, you know, Viori's doing this deal. Oh, Bella.
Let's
like,
go
Bella. Go over here. But yeah, just and like use it in a positive way too. Because whether it be like me making a shirt and like there's like little girls in the stands wearing it, like that's obviously super awesome to be able to like influence girls like that, especially like young girls like growing up in the sport too, like just using it in a good positive way.
So you've already made a name for yourself. People know who Bella Bacon is. How are you going to grow that further?
Just keep being that like positive influence on, you know, just people that are watching me, right? So just doing what I can and being like a positive leader just for, you know, people in the community too. So
that's awesome. Do you have like a goal with NIL? Like, do you want to make it to a certain point, or like do you want to get so many followers? What are you hoping for?
I mean, I think it would be cool to just like, I don't know, have like 100K, like anybody, you know what I mean? Like a million at this point. Like I'm trying to like, okay, like who wouldn't want to be on like Angel Reese's level? You know what I mean? Like I think so. But like I literally like, dude, if I could get like a car,
no, dude, that'd be the nice. Like there's so many football players that get cars. We're trying to be like them. We're trying to be like them. Yeah, we'll get there at some point. Everyone's on their own path. Yeah, exactly.
But just continuing to grow and like do as much as I can, you know, just while I can, especially now that we're in 8 hours before like we're in 20 and I'm just like, oh, I'm like overwhelmed.
Dude. I feel like I'm in 20 right now.
Dude.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Do you feel like having the opportunities to do NIL has like elevated your life at all? Because like I mean, you get your lashes done for free. You get to go to yoga for free. Like you have all of these perks.
No, honestly, I feel like it has in me like building myself as a person because I'm like building all these connections, but I'm also building like really meaningful relationships. Like I know that we've met at like Lotus and stuff.
No, yeah, that's how
awesome.
we met. We were doing yoga together.
But like a lot of those, especially like the teachers and just girls that I see going to the class every day, like I actually like, I'm like, hey, like how are you? Like how's law school going? You know what I mean? Like just like stuff like that. And I feel like, I don't know, I guess that's elevated my life too. I mean, obviously like the glamorizing stuff, like it's super nice to like walk out of Hallie's like salon and be like, yeah, so I'm a baddie today. You know what I mean? Like
You a baddie every day.
Let me post up, you know what I mean? But just stuff like that.
No, yeah. I can't imagine like not having NIL.
I know.
Like that would just be so crazy. Like I think back to all the like the athletes that were before us and like they didn't have the opportunities to do this stuff. So I'm so grateful and I feel so blessed the fact that we even have this stuff. And, like social media.
For sure.
Like we have such a big platform to put ourselves out there and to speak words. So yeah.
And people like will like listen to that. You know what I mean? And just people follow that, especially like I keep bringing up the younger kids, but I mean like a lot of people like love to like fan, you know what I mean? Like that's how it goes. So
I always forget like that people are watching us. Like you don't feel like it every day. It's like, oh, I'm just another fish in a bowl. But like there's so many people that are watching you and everything you do, everything you post. And there are people that say, oh, I want to be like Bella one day. I want to follow this girl. I want to do everything she does. Like there are so many people that admire you and you don't remember that all the time.
Right. It's like it's definitely bittersweet because like, you know, you have to just be careful about what you're doing. But that's I think with anything you do. So
no, I was like out last week and this guy comes up to me. He's like, are you Meghan Walker? I'm like, yeah. And I was like just so flabbergasted because like this guy like knew who I was.
Yeah.
And it's just like those crazy moments that it's like, wow, like we have a platform at Nebraska and we are so blessed.
But then I bet you like felt good after that.
No,
Because like
I'm so good.
You're like, yeah, I'm here. No,
yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, it's just insane how far like sports and social media has come. And so yeah, depends what we do with it. Got to use it for positive aspects. So yeah. We love it though. We love it. We're very blessed. But what advice would you give to someone that's just starting to get into NIL? What do you think has worked best for you?
I think you just have to stay consistent. It's like so like obviously like typing out those DMs and stuff like that like are hard because you're just doing it over and over and over again. But honestly, like there's a lot that you can do when you keep doing it because then people are going to be like, oh, wait, she DM'd me last week. Oh, wait, she keeps doing it. Like I keep seeing her name like, oh, I'm going to work with her because she's persistent. Like she's working for it. You know what I mean? And I think for me, just not really getting discouraged, you know, and just keep at it. Just keep going for it. So
you said earlier that you were like reaching out to brands. Do you find that that's how it works best, that you're reaching out to them, or do you wait for brands to reach out to you?
No. I feel like, I mean, I don't even know how many athletes. There's like 600 athletes maybe just at Nebraska. And so you have to imagine like how many of us are like reaching out to the same brands. You know what I mean? And so I feel like that the best way that I did it was just I reached out to people, you know? And so especially the best is like reaching out to people locally in Lincoln. So, because I mean, we're here, right? So it looks good for them and stuff like that. So I feel like that's helped me out.
I agree. No, showing people that you're interested helps them. But like you said, there's 600 athletes. Like there's tons of people with tons of followers. How do you make yourself stand out over those other athletes?
I mean, it's definitely just what you say and how you come off and just like your personality too, because I think that those things obviously separate you. And like at the end of the day, those are going to take you farther. You know what I mean? Just like that personality. And I think that's kind of helped me with the things that I have now, just like, you know, being myself type. So
if you could have any NIL deal, what would it be?
So I literally reached out to like Lincoln, the car, back on the car, last week. And I would like literally love to drive a Lincoln because I drove a Lincoln like through high school or whatever, but like it like broke down. So I like redrive it.
Yeah, that's like, I feel like a car is one of the like the biggest things for an athlete. Yeah.
And like it's like, okay, like I see Serena Williams, like I'm trying to get on her level, but no.
One day you'll get there one day.
One day.
Do you think after college you'll like do, because I feel like a little bit we're influencers. I would say that because like we're posting stuff, we're boosting stuff for brands. Do you think you're going to continue to do that kind of stuff after college?
I would hope, just because I feel like a lot of things that like now just in our world, like technology is everywhere. And so for like real estate too, to separate yourself in that field, like you have to kind of be consistent, like marketing yourself and things like that. So I think that if I'm going to do that, I would want to continue what I'm doing now. So
that's so true. But yeah, it's like, it's a tricky world. There's so many different things going on. There's so many different trends. There's all this stuff. What social media platforms do you use the most, do you think?
Honestly, it depends. Like I'm in waves because like I could like be like active on Instagram, but like it's like, okay, am I posting a lot or am I scrolling? You know what I mean?
True.
So I mean, like I like Instagram, but also I catch myself scrolling on TikTok.
No,
but
literally.
I need to get more active on Twitter though. I kind
Is
of
that the
forget about
spot?
X. I catch myself being like, wait, like everybody's sleeping on Twitter, like X, or
Really?
Twitter, X. I don't know.
X Twitter. Ooh, I might have to hop on that. Everyone's like sleeping on Threads. Apparently,
I
Threads is
like
like the
Threads.
spot.
Yes.
No, dude, we need to get on Threads. Everyone, hit us up on Threads, man. No, literally,
But
but like,
is that like a mini Twitter on Instagram though?
it's like a mini Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah.
Like apparently that's the way to like get followers. That's the way to like get stuff out there. And I never knew that because like it's basically like Twitter, but like what you post on Threads goes out to a ton of people that like don't even follow you. And I was just like, what
So it's
the
like a
heck?
mini Explorer.
Okay, we just need to go on everything. Screw school, screw athletics. We're going on Threads full time. But dude, I feel like one thing that I found works best for me is like picking out 30 minutes of my day, going on TikTok, finding things I'm specifically looking for, like not looking for those funny videos that everyone just gets lost in, not looking for those like rabbit holes, like purposefully scrolling and like finding things that I can do for like content. But dude, it's so hard to like figure out what your brand is. Like how would you describe it?
I feel like I'm still finding myself because
agree.
like yeah, I mean I'm definitely not established at least as much as I would want to be. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm still finding that like balance of like, okay, how do I make a name for myself? How do I continue to, build my brand? So
what do you want your brand to be? Or do you not know?
I don't really know yet. That's the thing is that like it's like, okay, like am I trying to build like a baddie softball player? Like, you know what I mean? Like what's the vibe? But I don't know yet.
I know. It's so hard because like there's so many baddie softball players. Like let's be real. But like what makes you stand out as a baddie softball player?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's just like
do I have
that.
to hit 20 home runs this year? So I could be like,
The
oh, like
baddie
she's
softball player who
good.
hit
Like
20 home runs,
like who
yeah.
hits home runs? Too,
No,
you know what I mean?
but it's like there's some athletes that like let's say like Livy Dunn, for example, like beautiful girl, has tons of followers, doesn't compete as much as people would think she does. And so it's like figuring out like what's gonna make you stand out. Are you just gonna be a pretty athlete? Or are you just gonna be like what are you gonna be? You know, kind of thing?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a crazy world that we live in. So I'm just figuring it out for everyone on their own. But yeah. We love it.
Yeah. With that being said, I have one question. Do you guys have a hard time like with social media? A big part of it's trying to be genuine and trying not to like sell out. How do you guys figure out that balance? Because you want to reach out and try new things, but you also want to stay true to yourself. And I'm sure you've had to turn down maybe some NIL deals that like, yeah, you'll get money out of it, but it doesn't necessarily coincide with who you are.
Do you want to go first? Or do
You can go. You can go.
I feel like you kind of have to figure out what you want to do. Like I had to make a drastic change in my like social media because I felt like I wasn't going down a right path that I wanted to go down. And so when I made that change, I lost a ton of followers. Or like I remember I posted like my boyfriend one time. I lost like 7,000 followers. Like you have to do what you want. You can't just worry about what other brands want you to do. Like it's not all about money. It's about you as a person. It's about you and your followers. That's what I would say at least.
I think that goes with like building your brand. Like I don't want to work with like something random if it doesn't really like align with who I am type. And I think that, that's just how it is.
You can't do what other people want you to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like if you show your genuine self, that's how you get the loyal followers as well. Otherwise, you'll get the people that are just kind of flake off and on, depending on what kind of content, if it's hitting that type of genre. But if they're truly like just like your genuine self, then they'll probably be a lot more loyal throughout the whole process. But with that being said, we're already up to our first break here. So don't go anywhere. Speed and Power with track athlete Meghan Walker and Nebraska softball's Bella Bacon. We'll keep it rolling here on Ticket Weeknights on the other side.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
In today's digital landscape, the security of your business is non-negotiable. That's why you need better cybersecurity solutions. At Hamilton, we make it our business to protect your network, data, and digital assets with the latest in cybersecurity technology. Our dedicated team of experts has the technology in place to protect what matters most to you and your business. Stay ahead of cyber threats with better cybersecurity protection. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest, and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your wake and forecast for today, we'll see a slight chance of showers and storms this morning. Otherwise, probably the mostly sunny skies expected. An afternoon high around 85. Tonight, mostly clear skies with an overnight low around 58. And tomorrow, mostly sunny skies return. We'll see a high around 77. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
You've seen them come and go. Franchise testosterone clinics that pop up and then whoosh, they're gone. These franchise clinics quickly find out it's not easy to compete with Limitless Male. Limitless is locally owned and operated with a flawless protocol that has elevated them to be the best in men's testosterone replacement and sexual performance. By adding GLP-1s, our patients are losing weight in a healthy way. To feel your optimal best, schedule a free consult at limitlessmale.com.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Back to The Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Meghan Walker, and I'm joined by Bella Bacon from the softball team. Bella, I feel like you're very well-rounded. You're very disciplined. That's kind of what I picked up from you. So let's figure out why you are the way you are. Tell me about where you're from.
I'm from Omaha.
You're from Omaha.
Born and raised. I graduated from Millard West.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the only child. So I feel like I had a lot of was just raised really well by my parents and especially my dad too. Like I feel like I am a product of my dad. So and he's super disciplined and well-rounded. So I mean
that's where you get it from.
Sorry, that's where I get it from. But he in Omaha, he actually like is I'm trying to see how long he did it for. He opened in 2016. He has a Brazilian jiu-jitsu like gym. And he literally just went to Worlds in Vegas and competed like literally his first match was against a Brazilian. So like it's crazy. And like his gym is super successful, but like he's been doing it for a while. Just like training in the sport of jiu-jitsu, but he's so disciplined and he's such a hard worker that I feel like he has like, I mean, I'm a product of him, you know what I mean? I look at that and then I try to mirror that because that's all I'm around. And so, I mean, he's my biggest influence. So
that is so sweet.
I love my dad.
Omaha's
I love
underrated
my mom too.
for the martial arts.
Really?
I mean, we just had Bud Crawford walk out. Best pound for pound fighter. Boxing.
I'm not surprised. He's always here.
That was awesome.
He's always here.
It's cool. I felt like we could have called him a while ago, though. Now, I don't know. When you're that good, he's probably got a lot of scheduling conflicts for all his fights. But
how much do you think they paid him to come down here?
He'd probably do it for free. He loves Nebraska. Yeah, I'm sure they didn't make him do it for free. They probably helped him out, but he loves Nebraska. I mean, he represents it well.
That's crazy. So did you grow up doing jiu-jitsu?
No, I mean, I think I did it when I was little, but then I was like, you know, like you hit that like middle school age when you're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. This is lame. So then I kind of like fully got into softball and then like was only into softball. I never did like basketball. I think I did run track though. I did run track and a 400 in like middle school, but then I kind of just, you know, ran with softball. So
that's awesome. So would you say you're closer to your mom or your dad?
It's weird. Okay, so I'm closer with my dad and kind of always have been, but I like really love the way that I guess like the way that my relationship with my mom is kind of like altered and different than the way that it was in high school. Cause I like, I don't know. I guess like a lot of people say that when you get older, like your like mom is like you're kind of like your best friend. And I feel like I noticed this like probably a couple years ago where I like I catch myself texting my mom like this is just what happened in math. Like this is, you know what I mean? Like just stuff that you would just text like your friends about. But
I agree.
I really like the way that, you know, my mom and I's relationship is.
That's really sweet. What do you think is your favorite thing about where you're from?
That's a hard one. I don't know. I feel like Omaha is such a like there's everything like there. It's like big enough. I grew up kind of like in the Millard West area, so I guess it's a suburb, but I feel like there's like everything there. Like growing up, I could walk to my elementary school, my middle school, and my high school because it was just all right there. And so I guess just the convenience of it, I guess Omaha's like really nice. So I feel like everything's there.
Dang, only child independence.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I would never feel safe just
walking myself to school.
What a strong independent woman. We love it. What do you think is like something that where you're from has shaped you today? Like what has Omaha done for you that's made you the person you are?
Obviously Omaha's not small. So I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm a small town kid. But I feel like Omaha isn't like a LA, isn't like a Dallas. So I don't know. There's kind of like a pride aspect. Like I really liked being like, oh yeah, I'm from Omaha type. But
it's a hidden gem.
It is a hidden gem. Yeah.
Like no one would expect like Nebraska would have like Omaha. Like there's everything to do there, like you said. Yeah, that's crazy.
You like really notice it when like no hate to Lincoln, but like if you go to the mall, you're like, bro, I gotta go back to Omaha right now. You know what I mean?
That's so true. I totally get it. But so you're from Omaha. What age did you start doing softball at?
Like the sport in general, like just started.
Yeah.
I would say, God, maybe like third grade.
Dang.
Yeah.
What age, like on average, do kids start softball?
Well, I guess I was kind of like a late bloomer because like there's kids that would be like, yeah, I like t-ball, like you know, like the little bat and picture when they're small. But I think I started. Yeah, I started when I was third grade, so like 4 or 5 versus like 8 or 9.
Dang, you gotta pick up, man. You gotta pick up.
Yeah, I'm slacking.
Did one of your parents get you into the sport, or who kind of acclimated you to that?
I think both of them, because at that point they were like, you know, like I was kind of like a chubby little kid because I was like soccer, no, the running, no, but and then they kind of got me into volleyball. I was like, no, I don't like it. But then they both kind of we were just trying it all. So
your dad does jujitsu. Did your mom do any athletics?
She was in high school. Like she was like a high school warrior. Like she was weightlifter, and I think she was like, not that this is, I guess, is relevant, but like she was like speech and like whatever, like state medalist or whatever. But no, she's
You got some good genes. You got some good people.
There's a
behind you.
balance. There's
Yeah,
a balance.
exactly. There you go. How do you feel like your parents have supported you through your softball journey?
Dude, they're everything. They're like literally right behind me. Like through whether it was like the recruiting process, me going to Purdue, me coming back home, like they're like holding my hands. Like, they're right there. And I don't really want I don't want it any other way. Like I want them to be with me like through everything. And not even through just softball. Like when I get my first job, like I hope my mom and dad are gonna be like, oh, like in the car, like dropping me off. You know what I mean? But
that's so sweet.
yeah.
It's so much easier when you have people supporting you.
Dude, yeah.
And there's so many athletes that don't even have that. And we take that for granted every day, I feel.
No, for sure.
Yeah. Tell your parents you love them after this.
I know. I'm gonna be like, oh, you're watching this right now.
That's so sweet. But started softball 3rd grade. What point do you feel like you fell in love with the sport?
Probably high school. Probably when it started to get serious is when I actually kind of fell in love with the sport, only because I fell in love with the grind. Like I was like, dude, like I actually like don't want to be on a Friday night. Like I want to be in the gym. Like I want to go hit. Like I want to, you know what I mean? And so I felt like when it started, like the recruiting and stuff started to get serious, is when I started to get serious. And I was like, wait, like I actually really like this right now. So
at what point did you realize that you wanted to go to college for it?
Earlier in high school, I think like probably sophomore, because like you always have to like go to camps and stuff like that. Like, and it started off as like for fun, like, oh, I want to go to this camp, like just to, just do it for fun. But then like that sophomore, junior year, you're like, okay, like now I want to go to this camp because I want to go here. So
that's really awesome. How was the recruiting process for you? Like, were you looking at D1 schools? Where did you kind of want to go?
I always was. My recruiting process was kind of crazy just because like my junior year, like, well, obviously background, like my sophomore year was when COVID hit. And then I know it's different for everybody's like different sports and stuff for like that opening day. But I know that for softball, it was like September 1st of your junior year. Like that's when you can just open it up with like D1s. And so, yeah, my recruiting process was crazy just because like 2 weeks, or I think it was like 2.5 weeks, like I had verbaled to Iowa and then I was like there, verbaled for that whole year. And then I like switched it up, and like went to Purdue and signed there. But yeah.
That's crazy. So what was your like number one, what was your dream school right when you came out of high school?
It's like hard looking back at it because I'm like, man, like that was so long ago. But trying to think. I knew I always wanted to go to Nebraska though, at some point.
In your heart, yeah.
In my heart. Just because I was like, man, I'm here, you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess I was always looking at the Big Ten schools. Like I always wanted to go to Iowa, but I guess growing up, I don't know. I guess I always wanted to go to Nebraska too. So
yeah, I feel like the Big Ten is like that's a spot to be, especially now that we have like new schools coming in. It's just like it's the hot spot kind of thing.
Well, for me, it's just because I was like, you're just born, you're a Midwest girl. Like I was like, oh, like I kind of want to go far, but I don't want to go too far type. So
how is it being like an only child and going away to college? Because I feel like your parents love you so much, and like you're leaving.
It was hard, but like I've been independent, so I was like, okay like. I packed my own stuff. Like we're good here. You know what I mean? So like I honestly loved it. So
dang. See, I was a baby. My mom did all my packing for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty independent, but
that's really good. But yeah. So your parents come to all your games. That's so sweet. Shout out mom and dad. Great job.
Yeah, Anna and Dennis. Anna and Dennis. Yeah.
What is one thing that like either one of your parents has said to you that's just like stuck in your head for all your life?
Just with my recruiting process, like my thing, and I even have it tattooed on my arm, like everything happens for a reason, right? So that has been like my life mantra. Just because, I started off at, Iowa, and then I went to Purdue, and then like just like all of these things that like happened, honestly, have been such a blessing in disguise that I was just like, dude, like I had to go through that in order to be back at Nebraska. And like I'm honestly grateful that I went through the things that I did, because like now I am the person I am today. And so like you have to go through that struggle in order to be successful. So
you're so right. But yeah, even like transferring, like that takes a ton of work. Like that's really tolling mentally. So like kudos to you for just doing it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes a lot of courage.
Yeah. No, it's like, I guess, yeah, like you said, like it's more like mentally, even like going from Purdue, like I love Purdue. Like I had made a ton of connections and stuff like that. Like it sucks that didn't go the way that I wanted to for softball. Like obviously I still played and did well, but just with like the coaching change and just like the culture and stuff like that, like it happens at different schools. But to go from maybe a place where I wasn't my best, like just as a person, student, athlete, whatever, to then be like, okay, now I got to get it together and let's be my best for myself, for my family, for the state of Nebraska, because I'm from here. You know what I mean? It's a challenge.
Exactly. And like on top of all that, you have to like wonder like, oh, where am I gonna live? Who, like, I don't have any friends
like
here.
the little stuff,
like
too,
the little
like
stuff that nobody
it
talks
gets to
about.
you.
Like, oh, is my
Yeah.
team even gonna like me? Like all that
Yes.
small stuff.
Yes.
It's just like that's just a crazy thing to go through.
Right.
And I feel like for women, it's a little bit harder than it is for guys.
Well,
But-
yeah, like it's always like, oh, like you said, like, am I gonna be liked? Like stuff like that, where guys would be like, well, I'm just coming
Yeah,
in
it's
here,
like,
like
I'm
whatever.
good.
I'm gonna try to play. Like, give me that starting spot. You know what I mean?
But no, we care about like relationships. We care about like good environments. I'm not saying not all of them don't.
Right.
It's just like we come at it from a different aspect.
Right.
But while you've been at Nebraska, have you thought about like what kind of legacy you want to leave here at Nebraska?
Yeah, I'm just trying to, like, at this point, I'm just trying to keep my nose down and just keep grinding. And so I think I would just want to leave leave B3 as just like she was the hardest worker who like worked for everything that she got and just left being one of the hardest workers, and like she worked to play. She worked to start. She worked to get everything that I had, I guess. So, I mean, it would be cool to like be an All-American and stuff like that. And so that's obviously the end goal, is to just push myself so hard that I leave with accolades, you know what I mean? So I guess that is also my legacy too.
All right, tell us why you're B3.
Okay, so I guess like obviously like Bella, B3. It just goes. Obviously my number's 3, B3. I don't know, it's like my alter ego. Low key, high key.
We love that. We love that. Why do you have the number 3?
I started with 3.
Okay.
So like I was 3 until I guess high school, and then it was like 33 because like, you know, like, oh, Sally had 3, so I guess I'm 33. You know what I mean? And then it was like a full circle moment, honestly. And that's why I think I like it so much, is because I started with 3, went to another place, and then I'm going to end with 3. So
is that your favorite number, or is that just?
Yeah, I guess.
I
don't know. Like it just found me. And now it works. So
we love that. We love that.
Absolutely. With that being said, we'll go ahead through to our final break here on Speed and Power with Meghan Walker of Nebraska Track and Field and Bella Bacon, Nebraska Softball. Don't go anywhere. One more segment on the other side right here on Ticket Weeknights.
Still using that old, outdated office phone system? You need better. At Hamilton, we offer solutions for the modern office. Whether you have an office full of staff or your employees work remotely and are on the go, seamless call handling is important. Elevate your communication and connect seamlessly with clients and staff with Hamilton Business Phone Systems. Choose better and hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
Old School with DP and J.
And, you know, this part of camp it happens in high school camp, you know, when they have a certain amount of time before their game, before school starts and all that. And then it happens in college and it happens in the pros. I had more fights with some of my good friends, the guys that I'm considered lifelong friends at this point in camp, than with some, you know, over-energized rookie trying to make a name for himself. Seriously.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Sea-Doo dealership. Score up to $300 off or a free 2-year warranty on 2024 Sea-Doo Sparks and $500 off or a free 2-year warranty on all other brand new 2024 Sea-Doos. Rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of September. On or off-road, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with a large selection of motorcycles and watercraft in stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in, the clock is running down.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Nebraskans are proud of their public schools. Hi, I'm Tim Royers. As a Nebraska Teacher of the Year, I traveled across the state and saw the value public schools bring to our communities every day. They're where our kids get the skills and opportunities they need to succeed. They're where families come together to enjoy a musical, cheer for our teams, talk with teachers, and build trusted relationships. Strong public schools create strong communities.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Truck Month is back. We have absolutely gigantic savings right now at Koppel. They are offering $12,500 off on select new pickups. That is not a mistake. You heard right. $12,500 off list price right now on select new pickups. Those discounted units, though, will not last long. These are all manager specials. You have to come in now, so hurry in down 144th Street or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Stock number G35609. 93 must trade.
Hi, my name is Molly Party. I'm a realtor with MP Dodge Real Estate. I'm a newly licensed agent and considered numerous brokerages before deciding on MP Dodge. I chose the company that gives me the most support in my new career, plus guidance and encouragement along the way. MP Dodge has a unique mentoring program for new agents. It's helped jumpstart my career and has a supportive management team and administrative staff. So if you're contemplating a career in real estate, look no further than MP Dodge. It will be the best decision you make.
If you're looking for tickets to the Colorado game, 93.7 The Ticket has you covered. There are 3 different ways to win one of 4 pairs of tickets. 1, like our 93.7 The Ticket page on Facebook and share the post. 2, follow our 93.7 The Ticket account on Twitter and repost the announcement post. 3, come on down to 1040 O Street, buy a drink from the mill, and enter your name in the box. All drawings will be done at noon on Friday. Get entered now.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Meghan Walker, and I'm joined by softball superstar Bella Bacon, who is struggling to get her headphones on, but that is okay. But this is our last segment, Bella. This is my favorite segment. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you got to give me some, well thought out answers, but they got to be, fast.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we're testing, your brain power. It's been a long day. We're going to see how well these answers go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
They'll be locked in. All right, we're giving you this billboard. This is for everyone in the entire world to see. You get to put whatever you want on it. What are you putting on it? Oh, she thinking. Wheels are turning right now.
Yeah. Bro, buy my merch, what?
Bro, are you putting a Venmo? You putting an
I'm putting my
handle?
Venmo, follow me on Venmo, TikTok, Instagram, Snap.
Okay.
At this point, my number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're gonna have a whole bunch of people calling you.
Yeah.
Is this Bella Bacon? Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. So you want to promote yourself?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Put that on one. We'll
that's
put that on our
typically
list.
the main purpose of billboards.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
that
Did
applies.
I tell you that I got a billboard?
You did?
I'll tell you after this break. I'll tell you after this break. It's okay. Next question. If you could work out with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Dude, Mike Tyson. Are you serious?
That's a great one.
Mike Tyson.
Dude, no one's ever said that before. That's smart.
Mike
how's
Tyson.
nobody said that yet?
Dude, I'm glad that you said that. What are you doing? Are you hitting? Are you
Dude, I'm
lifting?
boxing. I'm following
you're
him.
gonna get knocked out.
No,
That's what
not
you wanna
against
do.
not against him, but dude, to be in that same area with him, I would
Mhm.
I would sharpen mentally quick.
That's facts. Do you think you would
Yeah.
fangirl a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I would be wait, like mid workout.
Let's make a video. Yeah, no, that's so facts. That's a good person to work out with.
Yeah.
Dang. I never thought about that. What is one thing you wish you were better at?
Reading. Yeah.
Like you just like don't have the time to sit down and read, or like
Like in school right now, like I open up like accounting and I'm like,
okay, maybe you
close
should
it
get a
right
different
now.
book. Drop the class and get a different book.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to read something when you're not interested in it.
Dude, yeah. Because I keep on like I go in and out.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
All right, so how are you gonna change that?
I gotta put my phone down. Do not disturb.
Mhm.
Because I also get distracted really bad too.
That's so true.
That's a generational problem.
No.
Yeah.
Short attention spans.
Okay, my
I'm a
challenge.
part of the problem.
We're all a part. My challenge for you is you are gonna read a book and finish it in a month.
Okay.
Maybe 2 months. We'll check in after 2 months. Okay.
Okay.
But it's not gonna be an accounting book. It's gonna be a personal book that you chose.
Okay.
Okay. You got that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Next question.
It's like
Favorite
green eggs and ham or you know what I'm saying?
a
Like I'm
real
making it
book.
High
A real
school,
book.
high school reading level at the very least.
Like a kissing hand book, something good. Oh my goodness, silly girl. No, it has to be like a thick book.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
Didn't know we had to put rules on this. The coffee bean, that's a good book.
Dude, I should look into that.
It's like 7 pages. Okay, favorite song on your playlist?
Damn Shorty.
You gotta sing a little bit. Did you hit the dump button?
You can say damn.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Oh.
not gonna say it. You gotta sing a little bit of it.
Should I like play it?
No, you gotta
Well,
sing
I
a little
mean-
bit of
that's
it.
copyright. We can't
it's
be doing that.
copyright.
You gotta like sing it.
Okay, wait. No, let me scratch that because I can't sing it because it's basically like the whole time. So
call.
okay, wait. So Under the Influence.
Okay, do you want me to close my eyes while you sing?
No,
I feel like that
it's
makes me less
good.
nervous.
Under the Influence, Chris Brown. Where
Okay.
he's like, baby, ooh,
Yeah.
ride it, ooh,
Uh-huh.
yeah, bring it over to my place.
I love it. Yeah,
You know what I'm
this-
talking about?
Yeah, I
That
know.
one.
We're gonna stop it there before it gets even
sorry,
worse.
sorry. Yeah, even worse. Yeah,
That
sorry.
is hilarious. I'm so proud of you for singing that.
Yeah, I didn't warm
If
up. but-
softball doesn't work out, music industry should be calling you.
Yeah, I wish.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. All right, we're dropping you off on an island for 30 days. You're getting picked up, so don't like fret about that. You get a 5x5 box. You can bring 3 items. What are you bringing?
Okay. Does this island like have like regular?
It doesn't have electricity.
Okay.
It doesn't
no.
have Wi-Fi.
No. Okay. So probably like a compass.
What are you gonna do with the compass?
I don't know. Just like explore, right? I don't know. And then like
I live north.
I'm thinking this is like a smaller island, so I'm just gonna help you out here.
okay, so like can I say like my lash spoolie?
Dang.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hope
Okay,
you survive
honestly,
these
no.
30 days.
I would probably bring like a lighter to like make campfires. Like
Okay,
you know
lighter,
what I mean?
yep.
Lighter. A map if I could get one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a small island.
Small
Remember
island.
that.
Oh, okay.
And you're getting picked up, so you don't have to find your
Yeah.
way out. You just gotta survive for 5
Yo,
minutes.
I'm blanking on
You
this.
don't need
What
a
do I need
compass
to
or a
survive?
map.
Okay, what do I need to survive with?
I like the thought though. If this was Minecraft, you'd be killing it.
Yeah, I mean, I need a pickaxe.
Yeah, for real. Need some sandstone.
dude. Dude, what? I'm blanking. I would die.
Okay,
I wouldn't make. I
You're
wouldn't make
bringing
the 30 days.
Your lash curler and the fire starter. That's all we got. That's okay.
Like a Taco Bell gift card. I don't know.
I love that. I love that. Best answer I've ever heard. Best answer. 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. workout?
And
Okay, solid.
AM.
I like that. How many owls would you have to see in a day to be concerned?
3.
3. I love it how everyone has a different answer.
It's always a low number.
I
though,
love it.
for the most
I
part.
absolutely love
What's
it.
yours?
Like 7. All right, last and final question. If you could tell young little Bella anything, what would you tell her?
You got this. Be yourself and stay bad.
Batty softball player. We love it. Bella, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. This was awesome.
Yes, you are truly a blessing. But thanks, guys, for listening, and make sure to tune in next week. Have a good rest of your night. Bye.
Bye.